I still remember the day we moved into that house. It wasn't fancy, but it was cheap, almost suspiciously cheap. My parents said we were lucky, but the previous owner kept avoiding eye contact when handing over the keys. I didn't think much of it at the time, until the first night. My room had this old wooden wardrobe built into the wall. It didn't fully close properly, like it was slightly crooked. Around 2 a.m., I heard a soft scratching sound from inside it. At first, I thought it was the wood settling, but then it came again. Scratch, scratch, pause, scratch, like something was trying to copy breathing. I got up, opened the wardrobe slowly. Nothing inside, just a back panel that looked off. It sounded hollow when I knocked on it. The next day, curiosity took over. I pulled the wardrobe slightly forward, and I noticed something I shouldn't have. A thin gap behind it, not a wall. A door, painted over to match the wall perfectly. My heart honestly dropped. I called my dad, but he just laughed and said, "Old houses have weird designs. Leave it." But I couldn't. That night, I waited until everyone was asleep. I pulled the wardrobe fully aside. The door was small, almost child-sized. No handle, just a dark outline. And something about it felt recently used. Like the paint wasn't as old as the rest of the wall. I pressed my hand against it. It moved slightly inward, unlocked. I don't know why I opened it, but I did. It led to a narrow staircase going down. No lights, just cold air coming from below, and a smell, like wet clothes left in a closed room for too long. I turned on my phone flashlight and stepped down, step by step, deeper, until I reached a small room. It wasn't empty. There was a mattress on the floor, a plate with dry food, and drawings on the wall, hundreds of them, all showing the same thing. A person standing inside a house, watching people sleep. My breath got stuck. Then I noticed something worse. Fresh footprints in the dust. Barefoot. Heading toward me. Not away. My phone flashlight flickered. And in that split second of darkness, I heard a voice right behind me whisper, "You finally found it." I didn't look back. I ran. I ran so fast I hit my head on the stairs. When I got upstairs, I slammed the wardrobe back in place and told my parents everything. They searched the house. The door was gone. Just a normal wall again. No gap, no handle, nothing. But sometimes at night, I still hear scratching from inside the wardrobe, like someone is trying to remember how to open it again. We bought the house online. Modern, clean, newly renovated. The listing said, fully remodeled. No hidden issues. That was the first lie. On the second week, I was helping my dad unpack in the hallway when I noticed something strange. The hallway felt longer than it should have been. There was a section where sound changed, like stepping into a quieter version of the house. I tapped the wall. It sounded hollow. My dad didn't believe me, but I kept noticing it. Every night, the same thing happened. At exactly 3:07 a.m., I would hear a faint humming behind that wall. Not electrical. Human. Like someone was humming without opening their mouth properly. One day, I checked the house blueprint that came with the purchase. Everything matched, except one thing. A space between the kitchen and storage room that wasn't labeled. No access door. No mention. Just blank space. My stomach turned, because that blank space matched the hollow wall. I told my cousin, and we decided to investigate. We knocked on the wall for nearly 10 minutes. Then something unexpected happened. A soft knock came back from inside. 3 taps. Pause. 3 taps again. like it was answering. We found a weak point in the wall panel and pried it open slightly. Cold air rushed out. And something else. A smell like old perfume mixed with dust. Inside was darkness, but not empty darkness. It felt occupied. We squeezed through. What we found was a fully furnished small room. Bed, chair, a desk, and photos on the wall. Photos of our house, but from years ago, when it was still under construction. And in every photo, someone was standing in the background, watching the workers. Always the same person. Then we heard movement behind us. The door we came through slowly closed on its own. Click. Locked. From the corner of the room, a voice said calmly, "You're not supposed to see this part." We turned. No one was there. But the chair in front of us was slowly rocking, like someone had just stood up from it. My cousin started panicking, hitting the door. I froze when I noticed something worse. The photos on the wall were changing. New images forming. Live images. Of us. Standing in the room. From angles we weren't facing. Then the humming started again. Louder. Closer. Right behind my ear. I didn't wait. I grabbed my cousin and forced the door open with everything we had. We got out. Ran straight outside. Didn't stop until we reached the street. We never told the landlord. We didn't need to. Because the next morning, that entire section of the house was sealed off. Fresh paint. Perfect wall. No sign of any room ever existing. But sometimes, when I pass that hallway, I still hear humming. And it only stops when I stand completely still. Like something inside is waiting to see if I'll answer back. When we bought the house, the seller gave us a strange warning. He didn't sound scared, just tired. He said, "If you ever hear knocking from inside the walls, don't answer it." My dad laughed it off, but I didn't, because the way he said it didn't feel like a joke. The house itself looked normal. 2 floors, small backyard, nothing unusual. But from the first night, I felt something was off. Not scary at first, just watched. Like the house was aware of us being there. On the 3rd night, I woke up thirsty. It was around 2:30 a.m. The house was completely silent. As I walked toward the kitchen, I noticed something strange. A faint light coming from the hallway wall. Not from a bulb, from inside the wall. I stopped, and then I heard it. Knock, knock, knock. Slow, careful, like someone trying to make sure I was listening. I froze in place. Then the knocking stopped, and a voice came from inside the wall. Very soft, almost whispering. "Don't tell them I'm still here." My heart started racing. I ran back to my room and didn't sleep. In the morning, I told my dad. He checked the wall. Of course, nothing. He said I was imagining things, but that night proved I wasn't. Around 3 a.m., the knocking came back. This time louder, faster, like frustration. Knock, 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 knock. Then silence. Then again. "Let me out." My whole body went cold, because the voice sounded closer, like it was just behind the paint. The next day, we started searching the house properly. Behind a loose kitchen cabinet, we found something odd. A small metal plate screwed into the wall. It looked newer than everything around it. My dad removed it. Behind it was a thin opening. Not big enough for a person, but big enough to see darkness inside. I shined my phone light through it, and I wish I hadn't, because there were scratch marks all inside the hollow space. Hundreds of them, fresh ones too, like someone had been trying to dig their way out for a long time. That night, we decided to ignore it. Bad decision, because at exactly 3:03 a.m., The entire wall started knocking from every direction, not one spot. All of it. Like something inside was moving around in panic. Then the voice came again. But this time, it wasn't whispering. It was right next to my ear, inside the room. "I told you not to tell them." I turned on my flashlight instantly. Nothing was there. But my bedroom door was slowly opening by itself. And behind it, the hallway wall was slightly open. The hidden panel. We didn't open it. It opened on its own. Cold air rushed into my room, and something stepped out. I didn't see a full shape, only movement, like a shadow that didn't belong to any light. It walked slowly across the hallway, stopping right outside my door. Then it said something I'll never forget. "You replaced me too fast." I don't remember running. I only remember being outside. My dad calling the police. The house being searched again and again. But nothing was ever found. No hidden space. No scratches. No wall gap. Just normal walls. Perfectly sealed. We moved out the next week. But sometimes I still think about that seller's warning. Because before leaving, I asked him what happened to the previous tenants. He didn't answer. He just looked at the house and said, "They're still arguing about who gets to leave first.